Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ryan Beach and I am currently the principal trumpet with the Alabama Symphony Orchestra, and I also host a podcast called That's Not Spit, It's Condensation. I'm partnering up with houghtonhorns to bring you this video in which I'm going to compare three different C trumpets. One is my own C trumpet, which is a Bach 25H lead pipe 239 bell with a sterling silver bell. The other one is going to be a Shires 4S8 C trumpet, and finally a Bach C190 C trumpet. I've already reviewed the Shires 4S8 trumpet and the Bach C190 trumpet previously on this channel, so if you want to check out my thoughts about these individual horns and you want to get a lot of different playing examples, make sure to check those videos out. In this video, I'm going to do my best to talk as little as possible and to let the sound of each of these instruments do the talking instead. I have 7 different categories that I am going to use to demonstrate the various capabilities of these trumpets. The categories are going to be 1, sound, 2, soft playing, 3, loud playing, 4, articulation, 5, flexibility, 6, upper register, and 7, lower register. For each one of these categories, I'm going to use an excerpt to demonstrate the capabilities. For sound, I'm going to use a section of the Pines of Rome offstage solo. For soft playing, I'm going to use Schumann 2, the opening of that symphony. For loud playing, I'm going to use the battle scene from Ein Heldenleben. For articulation, I'm going to use the opening solo from the Ravel Piano Concerto. For flexibility, I'm going to use a lyric solo from Don Quixote. For the upper register excerpt, I'm going to use Summon the Heroes, the trumpet solo from the beginning of that. And finally, for low playing, I'm going to take this low excerpt from the beginning of Shostakovich 5 that actually on C trumpet goes down to a low F to demonstrate the low register. My plan is to turn the video off and add a little bit of reverb so that you can hear the sound of the horn in a nicer context in this kind of dry room. And I'm going to put them in a different order, and I won't reveal which instrument it is until a little bit into the excerpt. So this could be a fun little game where we all guess a little bit to see which one we think it is, and then we can see if we're right. To take this idea just a little bit further, after the 7 categories, I'm going to add an 8th mystery excerpt where I don't tell you what the horns are, I don't tell you what the order is, and everybody can just debate it in the comments below what they think it is. To begin, we're going to try to listen to the sound or the tone of each one of these instruments using a short section from the Pines of Rome offstage solo. Next up, we're going to test the soft playing on each of these horns with the opening of Schumann's Second Symphony. Continuing on, we're going to explore the loud end of each of these instruments using the battle scene from Ein Heldenleben. The next category is going to be the articulation or the response, if you want to think of it that way, and we're going to be using the opening solo from the Ravel Piano Concerto. Next up, we're going to check the flexibility. How easy is it to get around the instrument with this lyric solo from Don Quixote? Nearing the end here, we're going to test now the upper register of each of these instruments using a short section from the Summon the Heroes trumpet solo. And finally, we're going to test the low range of these instruments using this opening line from Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony. All right, I hope that was interesting to listen to each one of these instruments, and hopefully now that you've heard them, you're able to maybe pick out some characteristics. So now when we do this blind mystery excerpt, you might be able to actually pick out which one it is. But like I said, I'm not gonna tell you, and you're gonna have to debate in the comments. All right, everybody, that's going to be all for this video. In addition to debating which horn you thought the mystery excerpts belonged to, it would be kind of cool to also discuss which horn sounded best on which excerpt. If you enjoyed this video or you liked it or anything like that, please consider giving it a like down below. And don't forget to subscribe to Houghton Horns so you can stay up to date on all the content they're producing on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.